Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, back with more Criss Chronicles Sagas, Part 8. Now, I've already paid the maid in order to get past this place, and as you can see, I have 56 million CETA because I've been grinding for Demon's Rages, finding those. But remember this room, once you had 10 million CETA, you can actually get past it. Considering that Demon's Rages drop from the Spirit Werewolves in the Sky Garden area, it's a good place to grind. So, here you can get a lot of decent items. Restore elixirs. And there's a lot of restore elixirs. There's also an iron chest right here, also glitched, but 5 ultra all-ups, you're going to want that. Because this next area called Elenia is going to be a very, very tough area. This area is going to have some strangely powerful enemies. I say that because the last area, we had about 4,000 each stat and actually had a little bit of trouble from these guys that had around 2,000 to 3,000. Elenia area is going to have about a good 6 to 8,000, and the boss itself is going to have up to 10,000 to its main discipline. So you're going to want to be really beefed up for this area. So grind a lot and try and get a lot of the items you can get. Now these things will really help you a lot. Super all-ups, which gives a huge boost to one character, and ultra all-ups, which gives a huge boost to everyone. Except for ultra all-ups give more HP. Keep that in mind. But using 5 of these really gives you a nice little head start. So get the 10 million to get past this area, because just that did a massive jump to everybody, putting them up in the upper 6,000s, maybe 7,000s. You're going to want more stats than that, so grind your butt off, please. But anyways, after I backtrack my way back over there, I will meet you there again. Plus, I'm going to buff up my characters a little bit, so see you then. Okay, so I'm back, guys, and I had massively buffed my characters. Some even cracked 1,000,000 HP finally, and some even cracked 100,000 MP. Looking at their statuses, they finally hit the 10,000 mark in a few cases. Like, see, 10,000 magic and endurance, but her strength and defense is almost a 3,000 jump below. So this is about the area you want your stats to be at if you want to take on this next little section, because it is not an easy one. That said, you need to be on your best, and I repeat, your best game if you want to get past. But don't worry too much about your level, because as long as your speeds are pretty up there, you're good to go. In fact, considering that the majority of your characters are now past 150 speed, you might actually want to try and hunt down those little gargoyle type enemies, or them imp enemies, or whatever they're called, in order to try and get some of the extra bonuses, because one gives a lot of experience points, one gives a lot of gold, one gives a lot of CP. You might want to find those guys if you can. But anyways, we're going to advance to this area now. And this is supposed to be Elenia, which will end up being Nerissa's hometown. This is the place you are supposed to come back to in the storyline. But what I'm going to add in this storyline is the fact that Nerissa is going to end up being a princess. And this is going to be her home. She hidden the fact well, but it also turns out that considering the fact that the Sagori siblings are also related to her, that makes them loyalty as well, even though they are not related by blood. So that's going to be an interesting thing. But this is going to end up being a side area where monsters come from that's pretty much attacking those guys. This is unintentional, but you can actually walk up here. But this is the place where you're supposed to go. Now this little area has a lot of side stuff, but the battle music is also changed. Also, if you notice, those fairies, they also have the same sprite as the previous enemy if you fought the Abyssal Soul artifact. This is the first time you actually face them in a normal fight. But be very careful because enemies do a lot of damage here. And I do mean a lot. So you want to be on your best. But thankfully, if you've actually been a little bit buffed and everything, you should be good to go. But the thing is, I haven't programmed experience points or anything in this just yet, so unfortunately these guys aren't going to give you anything. I intended for them to actually give you a few, like 10,000 or so per fight, but unfortunately that's not programmed yet. Sorry guys. So the only reason to fight them is to actually get some drops. Either way, be very careful. Very, very careful. In fact, I'm actually trying to avoid a few encounters if possible. But I quite enjoy the fight music, because this is going to be an Elenia only fight theme. And yeah, naturally you got your normal status effects and whatnot to try and get past. But the main thing is the sheer amount of power these guys have. Because their stats are all around where mine is. If not a little bit lower. You will have trouble. In fact, it helps to save often too. But I'm going to meet you further ahead when we come across the boss. So, see you there. Okay, so I had advanced pretty far into this place. Not showing a whole bunch of sad stuff. This is an interesting little area too that has puzzles where it's like you're going up and down between floors in order to try and advance. It might seem confusing, but it's all practically a straight line. You just need to work your way over to the next teleporter, getting items between. I also leveled up everybody quite a bit too. So they're all like got a decent proportion of speed and whatnot. But yeah, next up is this boss fight up here, once I work my way up over to it. Yeah, enemies are still pretty hard. Now granted, if you do decide to actually just go through the game with just one character, maybe two depending on how it is, because you have to use Nerissa or something like that, it's not that hard. But the downside is the fact that you will end up having to deal with a lot of damage you take. And yeah, also I managed to get the an updated version where I actually have the enemies programmed for the experience points and whatnot, so unfortunately, like I said, that's not going to be in the demo version. I'm temporarily playing this on there because you can actually move save files between the different versions. Just be careful if there's like some significant change, because some things might slip and just screw you over entirely. Like for instance, you can actually take some versions that I previously had, if you actually look up where they're at, and actually have stats from there carry over into a newer version. There's been quite a few versions of this demo. But considering that there's no more side crap finally. Well, there's one more. But I'm also forgetting a lot of these enemies are very resistant to stuff, and that's gonna hurt. Like I said, you really gotta be careful here. In fact, Hardy took a lot of damage from that tidal wave. If you're not careful, you can get wiped out. See how much damage they did to me. I want to know people alive as much as possible. Remember before when Asapin said the game stops holding your hand at this point? It's just when you kick your ass. This is where the game gets very challenging and you need to know all the mechanics period before playing. It's just not going to hold back on you no more. But there's no storyline behind this. She's another member of the Orga Corporation, another dark elf just like Haruki and Eri. And she has quite a bit of swordplay too. But because of that, that means she can do stuff like that. Like Eri's wide swing ability, she also knows it. But the same tactics still apply. Hit her as hard as possible. You must be careful when you fight her too, because some attacks can just screw you over. Like that one. There's a chance it might instantly kill you. Quite a few turns in. But that's also because of the fact that she has a mechanic in there where it actually forces her to use all those skills once her HP hits a certain point. So if you don't outright finish her, she's going to buff herself pretty hard. So she gives a lot of points. And she's defeated. With that, it opens up the next little stage, so I will meet you back downstairs, guys, because this is going to be one long track trying to get past all this stuff. So, hold on.